Okay, in this segment, we're going to start off by retrieving in cover. Then we're going to work into steadiness and eventually to retrieving dead birds, pointing, and retrieving shot birds. Now notice, what you want to do is, when you start them off in the cover, you don't want to start in heavy cover. You want to start in moderate cover and work your way to heavier cover. Okay, we've advanced our way to heavier cover. Here the dog has to totally use his nose to find the dummy.
Sit. Sit. Yeah. Good boy. Gotcha.
Here you'll see me approach the dog because his check cord is stuck. But never go to your dog to remove a bird. Always have the dog come to you. And you'll notice after I free the dog that I return back to my position and make the dog deliver to me.
Hold. Sit. Give. Good.
In this clip, we're going to start practicing steadiness to wing and shot. You want your dog steady to wing and shot because sometimes you encounter low-flying birds. You could injure or kill the dog, especially if he's chasing. For a well-trained dog, your dog should not break and chase the bird. This is bad practice and a bad idea. In this clip, the dog's been working with birds for some time. I've taught him to relocate by reaching down, touching the dog, and telling him easy. Gonna try to relocate this bird. You'll see here in a minute why it's a good idea to teach a dog to relocate his point. Pheasants are notorious runners, and quail coveys can sometimes creep. I like to teach my dogs not to crowd. Point anywhere from 10 feet to 10 yards by using whoa training primarily. Here we're going to do some retriever work with a dummy launcher called a retriever trainer. You'll notice here that the dog is a lot more steady to shot and being released on command. Here you'll notice our pup is still sloppy and dropping a dummy. This has to be trained out of him. Simply cannot be tolerated. You have to keep training. Be consistent. He has to hold the dummy or bird until given a command to give. Here you can see our retrieves are getting longer and longer. Now we're ready to introduce our young dog to feathers and birds. Here is a dummy with wings attached to it. It's something new, and again, he wants to play.
Where? Good. Quit there. Woo! Back. Attaboy. Go on, Willie. Yep. Yep. Sit. Quit there.
Now we're going to start retrieving birds. You should always start off with dead, cold birds. As your dog's an animal, he can sense the difference. You should start off in the open, again working your way towards cover.
Hold. Sit. Sit. Yeah.
Again, in moderate cover, he has to use his nose to retrieve the prize.
Hold. Sit. Sit.
You'll notice that I use whistle commands as well as voice commands. Your dog can hear the whistles a lot further distance.
Magic! Hey! Magic! Fit! Fit! Magic! Hey! Bad dog! Fit! 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 Come on! Hey! Hey! Sit. Get him. Good boy. You're getting stuck, man, buddy. Hey, back! Back! Magic, back! Hold. 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 Sit. Hold.
Watch our young dog continue to drop and get sloppy.
Hold. Sit. Sit.
Now we're starting to work with live birds. The temptation is even greater. Watch here as the young dog breaks. He must be returned to his original position. Always remember, when training a dog, the bird is not the primary objective. It's the dog work. Again he tried to break. Not going to happen. It's absolutely imperative not to tolerate this behavior. Always return the dog to the original position. Training birds is not cheap. One little trick to conserve on money is to use a salmon rod with a bait casting reel. You can control the bird. If the bird flushes, you can bring him down by simply thumbing and pressing on the reel. This way, you can conserve on birds and money and still get the job done. Notice here how our young dog wants to play with the bird. He's just literally playing with it. He does not want to pick it up, even after all that training.
Sit. Give. Good boy. Yeah.
Watch here as I provoke the young dog to try and break and run after that bird. But he remains cool and calm, like he should be.
Touch it up. Hey. Back. Back. Touch it up. Back.
Here, he's messing up big time. He just doesn't want to do his job right.
Hold. Hold.
With that warm, fresh bird. So I have to continue to force break him.
Hold. Hold. Sit.
We're going to keep at it until we get it straight and I get my way. Now that's a little better, but don't be fooled. This dog is long ways from being finished. This bird's still alive. Here we're having another bad run-in with the lesson of hold.
Hold. Hold. Hold.
Later in this video, you'll see our consistency pays off.
Hold. Keep grabbing them. Hold. Yep. Hold. Hold. Sit. Yeah.
No.
Magic! Fetch it! Fetch! Fetch it up! Fetch! Fetch! Fetch!
Here, he does a little better with the retrieve. Again, here he does another good retrieve. He's getting there slowly but surely.
Heel. Heel. Hold. Sit. Totally. Yeah. Good.
Here, the young dog takes 2 steps backward. He breaks. Notice how he doesn't shoot the bird. Shooting this bird would have been a big mistake. Even if I shot it, you cannot let the dog retrieve it, and you must return him to his original position. He has to learn to stay put. In our next video, we're going to be showing some more advanced training, backing, some water work, retrieving ducks, pointing and shooting rabbits, different various advanced training methods. Tracking, which is an extremely important exercise in training a versatile hunting dog. We're going to start our backing training with the use of a backing board. An artificial dog cut in the shape of a dog and painted to look like a dog.